Hello, hello, hello. What is up, you guys? Hope everybody is having a beautiful, blessed day. I know I am. I know I am. How's everybody? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? If you are in this live, go ahead and smash that like button. Let's get up to 10 likes on this live stream. Want to know how you guys' day is going today? My day is going awesome. Today is my birthday. Your girl is 26. Your girl is 26. I feel good. When I was younger, living in the environment that I was living in, I didn't know if I would see 26. So definitely a huge blessing to see 26, and not only that, but to bring it in on a continent. It's just like, wow. What is that? Why it look like it's something is it's my computer. I'm like, it look like something is on my wall, but my laptop. Sorry. We got Big King Kingston in the building. Saying happy birthday. Thank you, Big King Kingston. How are you doing today? I appreciate the birthday wishes for sure. Today is March 2nd, the best day of the year. The best day of the year. You know why? Because I was born on March 2nd. I'm trying to share this live. There we go. Yes, guys, I'm so excited that my birthday is here today. I feel really good. I feel really good. If you are in this live, go ahead and smash that like button. Let's get these likes up. And while everybody is coming in, I'm going to go ahead and drop my Cash App, my PayPal, so you guys can hit that Cash App or that PayPal and say happy birthday to me. I would definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. I'm here while I'm editing. Okay, appreciate you, Eddie. Focus on the edits. I got the chat. Yes, so I'm really excited, guys. I had a really good day today. We were able to go out and celebrate. I went out to go eat. I ate real good. I had what did I eat? I ordered some fried mozzarella sticks. And then I ate chips and salsa. And then I ate nachos. I had a strawberry lemonade. This time the strawberry lemonade was not busting like it usually is. Usually it'd be busting but this time it wasn't that good. But it was all right. And then I had got some orange soda to top it off. You know you got to get the orange soda. Okay, I noticed you switched your name. Okay, vlogs. Yes, I did switch your name. I switched it a long time ago though, Smith and West. You just haven't been here. I switched it was it in December? I think I'm 26 today, so I'm super grateful, super blessed to be 26. Go ahead and smash that like button. And if you want to go ahead and support the channel and support me on my birthday, you can go ahead and hit that Cash App or that PayPal and send some love your way. I'm a little rusty on the lives. I haven't been live in so long. I just dropped the Cash App and the PayPal in the chat. So if anybody wants to say happy birthday with a little donation, I would definitely appreciate it. I appreciate every donation that you guys have made to my channel thus far. Definitely. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I definitely felt like I hadn't went live in a long time. So I'm like, let me go live. Let me chat it up with the folks on YouTube because I miss you guys. We got Antoinette. What's up, Antoinette? How you doing today? How you doing today? Hope all is well. She said happy birthday with the little emoji. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've never been like the type of person that went huge and like celebrated my birthday in like this grand fashion. Like I never been like that. I never liked that much like attention. So I like to do like low key stuff. Like I'm cool with going to a restaurant, going to get a little dessert after, going to chill, call it a day. You know what I mean? I'm not one of those people like I gotta have 500 people at a party. They all gotta be having my face, and I don't. I'm not like that. I've never been like that. I never wanted like a huge party or anything like that. I always like to be like super chill. So today was perfect for me. Like today was what I like. Excuse me, sorry. Go ahead and smash that like button if you guys are in here. I'm trying to get up to 10 likes so I can tell you guys my story of how I dealt with my first Karen. My interaction with my first Karen ever. It actually happened to me when I was back in the States. I have not dealt with a Karen since I've been in Africa. So that's a blessing. But I definitely had my first Karen experience right before I left the States, which was crazy. But go ahead and smash that like button. We need 5 more likes so that we can go ahead and talk about this story time, because I know you guys love when I do story times. And I love giving them to y'all. You know, I had a lot of crazy experiences in my life, and I don't mind sharing my stories. I don't mind sharing my stories with y'all, you know. I know some people get like embarrassed and stuff like that. I don't have no shame in the stuff that I dealt with or did. Like I have no shame in anything. Um, Before anybody ever put me on Front Street, I will put myself out there. Like I'll just tell you what happened. I have no shame. Okay, so I want to know how you guys like to celebrate you guys' birthday. That's gonna be the icebreaker of today. How do you guys like to celebrate your birthday? What do you like to do? Do you like to go out and have a party? Do you like to go to the club and drop it like it's hot? Do you like to sit at home by yourself and just watch TV? Do you like to eat everything that you normally don't eat? Do you like to, go out and have like a fancy dinner? What do you guys like to do on your birthday? How do you guys like to celebrate it? I want to know. I want to know. Right now, I'm eating this fruit roll up. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. It's pretty good. I need to do my hair again, y'all. My hair be growing like crazy. Y'all see it? Can't even see my scalp. It's alright. Antoinette said, I'm doing okay, but I'm at work watching your channel. Oh, I appreciate you watching my channel from work. I appreciate that. Support is definitely real. I see you on my brother's channel, so I'm glad you actually made it over to my channel as well. And I appreciate you showing love. Someone QAmp74 said you the desert. I'm thinking you meant to say like, am I in a desert? I guess you can say that. Kind of and kind of not. I'm in Egypt right now. I live in Egypt now. Sade Imore, hey sis, hey sis. She said go out to eat. Okay. We got Matrell on a mission. She said happy birthday, Shay. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody's birthday wishes. Today was definitely a special day for me. I really had a really good time today. Just hanging out with people that I care about and that care about me and I want to see me win. And, they came out all to celebrate my birthday and me turn, another year of life. So I definitely appreciate that. Let's smash that like button, you guys. We need 4 more likes so that we can get to 10 likes on this video so I can go ahead and tell y'all this story time about what happened to me when I had my first Karen experience. Smith and West said 26. Yes, I'm 26. I'm 26 today. Yes, I'm 26. I guess he did some investigations. No, but my birthday is today, March 2nd, and I am 26. 26, you guys, that's a big year. Like I said, I never thought I would make it to 26, living in the environment that I was living in, growing up in that neighborhood. I didn't know if I was going to make it to 26, and it just seemed like so far away. So every year was just like another milestone. So for me to be able to celebrate my 26th birthday on the continent of Africa and feeling so blessed and being in a much more positive environment and in a positive space, it's truly a blessing. And I feel great to have been able to do this. Antoinette, okay, she hit me with the super sticker with the little flags going around. Appreciate you, appreciate you. She sent 50 Canadian dollars, I'm assuming. I think that's what CA means. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for sending that while you're at work. I definitely appreciate that. That is a beautiful way to say happy birthday to me, and I appreciate you for that. We got Rami Senior said like and subscribe. Thank you, Rami. I appreciate you. Make sure you turn on your post notification bell. I'm dropping another story time about basically how I found my cat. And then, or I might drop a vlog before then. Depends on which one I edit first. But I have two videos on the back burner right now for you guys. Gemini 86 said cute couple. I'm not sure who's a couple, but I am cute. So thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Keep smashing that like button, guys, as you guys are coming in here. Keep smashing that like button. If you guys want to join Antoinette on hitting that Cash App or the PayPal, I'm going to go ahead and drop it in right now so you guys can shoot over a donation to the channel. Boom, there it goes. It's dropped in the Cash App and the PayPal. So if you guys would like to support and say happy birthday to me, go ahead and hit that Cash App and that PayPal. I would greatly appreciate it. I appreciate everything you guys do for me. Every like button you guys hit, every time you guys subscribe, every time you guys join a live, everything is definitely super appreciated. I love it. What is that? I be getting some random notifications on my phone sometimes. Like, I just don't be even understanding. Okay. I don't know what that's about. I'm going to leave that alone. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to get into the story time. I'm going to get into the story time about my first Karen. So the very last job that I was working before I left the States was I was doing deliveries for an edible company, right? So I would drive all over California and basically drop off edibles to the dispensaries, and you get the gist of it, blah, 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 blah. So that was my last job before I left the States. So I'm working there for a few months. And I had already got the vibe from the owner. Now, the owner was a gay white man, right? We were cool. I had to do what I had to do to make my bread. But we were cool, right? Because he came into my job all the time and he always wanted, I ended up getting him and his products into my shop that I worked at because I liked them so much. And I was the inventory manager. So I was able to say what I liked and what I didn't like. And they would kind of go based off that sometimes and put things in the store. So I told them that I liked this edible a lot and I told them all the benefits. They tried it. They loved it. I got them in the shop. So I ended up getting him that account with my shop, right? So when I quit that job, I started working for him. So he was cool up until this point. Now, I would go to work. So I was working for a few months, but sometimes when I would go on these runs, we would pick up like large amounts of cash. So sometimes it was like a small amount. It was like $800. Now that's not nothing compared to the amount of money that I used to be picking up. Like we used to be picking up 25, 30K in a day. Okay. So it was like a $800 bill or like a $500 bill or something small like that. And I went to bill had already been paid and picked up by another person. Dang, am I buffering? Okay, so yeah, they told me that that bill had already been picked up by somebody else, right? And everything was like supposed to be documented and tracked really well as far as like the money and cash pickups is what they called it. So I'm like, hey, I text them. I'm like, hey, somebody. They said somebody already picked up this amount. Blah 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 blah. They're like, you guys sent me here to pick up money, and there was no money to pick up. So I leave. Nobody says anything to me that day. I go home, go to work the next day. There's like this huge commotion on the Slack group of them just basically going off like, where's the money? It wasn't picked up, this and this and this, like it just going crazy, right? So I'm like, why are they going crazy over this little bitty amount of money, right? So long story short, he tried to the manager of this company who I got the account with my shop the shop that I was working at previously tried to accuse me of taking the money and pocketing it for myself, even though the people of the shop told them like they didn't give me any money at all. My manager tried to say that I took the money. And so I'm just like, okay. At that point I'm already like, I'm not staying at this job. Like I don't like it. I will walk into work sometimes, and they will be playing it was all Mexicans and white people that I worked with. They will be playing this music, talking about in this, in that, and they just singing it. They making fun of the only other black dude that worked there. It was just a mess. Okay. So I was already dealing with that. So that's kind of like the environment that I was in. So when I brought it up to them that I didn't feel comfortable with that, because now I'm the only black person once again working at this place. They kind of like, oh, we're sorry for being insensitive, blah 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 blah. They said they were gonna stop. So, um, yeah. So I go to this other shop. This is like weeks later. I go to another shop. Excuse me. I go to another shop. I go make a delivery. I'm going on my lunch break. Now we had like 45 minutes for lunch. So I'm chilling in the back of the shop, basically just chilling. I have food that I had brought with me that day. So I didn't need to go and grab lunch. I just wanted to stay there until I hit the next shop because the next shop was literally like right down the street. So I'm just going to stay in the parking lot in the back and wait for my lunch break to be over and then go ahead and go to my next shop. So as I'm chilling in the car, I think I'm on the phone with my brother and I'm just, chilling, talking to him. I got my windows rolled up because, it'd be crazy, dispensaries. I heard a lot of people getting robbed. And so I'm like, I'm not trying to get robbed or none of that. So I have my windows rolled up, my doors locked. So I noticed that there's a Mercedes Benz like coming around real slow, just looking, goes around the whole van, parks next to me, like real cricket, like doesn't even park in a space. Like the stalls are like this, and she parked like this. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? So I'm looking at her. She reverses out. She comes back around. Then she reverses like somewhat next to me, but not all the way. So I'm like, okay, like this is weird. So I'm already on alert, like telling my brother, like, I don't know what this lady is doing, da da da. Like she's acting real weird. She just keeps like hovering around me. I don't know what's going on with this lady. Like this lady is tripping. Smith and West got the popcorn, okay. Lyric Smooth said, "Let's hear this Karen movie." Yes, I'm getting to it now. I'm telling you now. TNT with Mike and Jazz got here late. Family, happy birthday! Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Shout out to TNT with Mike and Jazz. Go support their channel. Go subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. They are big supporters of the channel, so go ahead and show them some love. But yeah, so I'm on the phone with my brother and I'm telling him like, hey, like I don't know what this lady is doing. Like she's tripping. She keeps going around me. She's kind of just like giving me this eerie vibe. You know what I mean? I felt it as soon as she rolled by. I was on 10, like on alert. So she reverses, and I hear her like saying something to me, and I turn to the to the side, and she's like trying to tell me to roll my window down, and I'm like, I'm not rolling my window down because I've seen people do that where they send an old person. Now this lady was older; she was probably like 55, 60. They send an older person to try to talk to you and get your attention, and then when you turn this way and open your window, somebody runs up, smash your window on that side, and now they robbing you. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna do that. So I just keep going straight, looking straight, or whatever. So she's still like telling me roll down my window, roll down my window, and I'm like, no. So I'm shaking my head like, no, no. So I'm looking around the parking lot to see if I see anybody, checking both mirrors and stuff like that. I don't see nobody. So she's like, "You can't be here." That's all I'm hearing, like through the window, like you can't be here. You can't be here. And so I'm like, "What?" And so I'm like, Eddie, I don't know what this lady's talking about. Like she tripping. So and how I know that she did not own this property is because she came from another property. Like she was parked in there like a customer, and she came over when she see me in the van. I saw all this like going on. I seen her pull out the stall and come through the gate so that she could. She was supposed to just go out the exit on that side, but she didn't. She decided to come and bother me. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So she starts yelling like at the top of her lungs, and she's like, "You need to leave. You need to leave." And she's just like, you know how when white people get angry and they start like shaking and stuff like that. So she's like shaking, and she's like, "You need to leave." And so I'm like, Eddie, this lady tripping. So the whole time I'm just sitting here like laughing on the phone with Eddie, and I'm just laughing at her. Like I want her to see that I'm visibly like laughing at her because you're tripping. You know what I mean? Like you're tripping. I don't know what's going on with you, but you're tripping. So she's like, "You need to leave. You need to leave. You can't be here." So I'm like, "What are you talking about?" You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? So she's like, "I'm the owner of this property and you need to leave." And I said, "Really? You own this property, but you just came from out that store. You don't own this property. Your car is old. You look a mess. Your hair isn't even brushed. And you're telling me that you own this property? This building that I'm sitting in front of, you don't own it." So she's like, and I said, "If you own it, then what is it called?" Couldn't tell me the name of it. So now I'm just sitting there laughing at her. So we're yelling at each other like through the window. So she just continues to yell like, you don't belong here. You don't belong here. Get your black butt, like black A, out of here. And so I'm just listening to her and I'm just laughing like, what's wrong with this lady? Like I'm not doing anything to this lady, and she's just going off on me like screaming. So I rolled down the window so my brother could hear it because I'm sitting here like cracking up. Like when I laugh hard, I cackle. So I was cackling like at the top of my lungs, laughing at this lady. And I rolled the window down a little bit so Eddie can hear it. So Eddie like, "Oh yeah, like she tweaking, she on one." So I'm like, "Yes, Eddie, like I don't know what's up with this lady, but she's trying to tell me that she own a building. And this lady could barely walk. Like she was so overweight, she could barely walk. You know what I mean? But she took the time out of her day to come and tell me, a black person minding my own business, that I don't belong in this parking lot, let alone the city, and that I need to leave." So I'm like, okay, whatever. So she's still yelling, and she sees that I'm not like moving. And so she's like, "I'm gonna call the police." And I said, "Call them." And I just stared at her and I'm like, "Call them." And so she's like, I'm gonna call them on you." And I said, "Call them right now. Call them right now." So she's I guess trying to threaten me with the police because during this time it was like when tensions were high with the whole like George Floyd situation and all this kind of stuff. So, a white person calling the police on a black person was like really, you know what I mean, like chaotic at that time. So I guess she thought she was doing something by threatening me to call the police. And I'm like, "Call them because I'm doing my job. I'm literally sitting here. I'm off the clock. I'm still in front of the dispensary. And this is not your building. I know the person who owns this dispensary, so I know it's not you. Just stop lying." So she's like, "I own this. Get out of this city, da da da." So I'm just like, "Girl, bye." So she starts getting mad and she starts socking the window, like socking the glass. And she's like, get out of here. You don't belong here. You don't belong here. And so I'm like, this lady is really like on one. And so I'm just sitting here like, wow. Like in disbelief that this lady is really socking the window. And so I'm telling my brother, like, Eddie, am I really like experiencing a Karen right now? Because I always said if I had a Karen situation going on, like I'm just gonna beat her. Like I'm not calling police. I'm not gonna pull out and record. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just literally just gonna start swinging. Like I'm laying them out. So at this time, we were supposed to be wearing company shirts. So I have a company shirt on. I'm driving my work van. They clearly got me on camera because I'm at a dispensary. I'm literally in the back of the dispensary. Just finished my delivery. Just, you know what I mean? Like, parked outside of the gate. So they got me on camera. So I'm like, if I get out and hit this lady, it's going to be, you know what I mean? Like a witness because the camera is there. I got the shirt on. I'm the only black person that works for this company in Los Angeles. I'm the only black person that works for this company. So I'm like, it's gonna be very easy to identify me. So I'm like, oh man, okay, so I can't do that. I can't get out and just swing on this lady, even though that's what I want to. So the whole time I'm thinking this stuff, she's still socking my glass. Like she's socking the glass. She's like hitting the bottom of the van and stuff like that, telling me to get out, that I don't belong here, that I don't belong here, that I need to leave, all this kind of stuff. So I'm like, okay. I'm telling my brother like I need to calm down. I need to calm down because I really want to get out and hit this lady. You know what I mean? Like I just want to get out and hit her. And I'm like, okay. So I'm trying to calm down. And as I'm trying to calm down, she's still like punching the glass. And this lady tries to open my door. She literally grabs the handle and pulls it. She broke her nail trying to do that. And so I'm laughing at her. So now I'm like pointing at her being like super childish. I'm like, ha ha, like, look at you. You look stupid. Now you broke your nail. You're doing all this. And I'm still sitting here. And the whole time I'm just laughing at you. You're exerting all your energy into me. Like, am I that special to you that you had to, one, spot me in the parking lot? You have to drive over here. You have to get out, walk over here, which I know was hard for you because you're overweight. You have to hit my door, and you try to open my car door, and you broke your nail. Am I that special to you? So I'm like, oh, I'm not special. So she's mad at this point. And she's like, you know what? I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the police because she's out of breath. So I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the police. And so I'm just sitting there and I'm still laughing at her. And she thinks she's about to drive off. She don't know Shay. I start up my little van and I follow her. So we literally speeding through the street. She's trying to like barely stop at stop signs and go so that I can like get like I guess cut off by the other car and that she could go ahead of me. But she don't know how to drive. So I'm on her bumper the whole time. I'm driving like a NASCAR driver because I'm like, I want to scare this lady into never talking to another black person like this again. So I chased her for like a good 10 minutes over that city. Like I was like, I'm gonna spend my time on my lunch break chasing this lady through the streets because I need her to know that she cannot do this, that this is unacceptable. You don't talk to people like that. You don't try to, you know what I mean, like treat people like that. You don't hit people's stuff. You don't try to open the door. And I'm just thinking in my head, like, what was this lady gonna do if she got my door open? Like, what if my door wasn't locked and she actually opened it? What was she gonna do at that point? You know what I mean? So the only reason why I did not lay hands on her, like I said, because I was sitting in the back of the dispensary. I'm the only black person that works for this company in the entire city of Los Angeles. I have on my work shirt that says where I work, literally huge across the shirt. And all you have to do is literally look at my schedule and see what shops I went to and know that it was me. If you want to be like, oh, we didn't have the cameras, you can literally just look at the deliveries that I had that day. You know what I mean? I went to that shop. So I'm like, wow. So I just chased the lady all through the city and she ended up getting real scared and jumping on the freeway. I got on the freeway with her. And so I'm chasing her through the freeway, and she just like speeds off. So I said, I'm gonna make this lady kill herself. So I'm not even gonna do it no more. I just got off the freeway, but I got a good laugh out of it. And I'm just like, I bet you she'll never do that again to another person, because that was so disrespectful. To try to open my door, trying to hit the glass, hitting the door, tell me I don't belong here, take my black aid home, and all this kind of stuff. I don't belong in this city. And trying to claim the city as her own, as if she's a founder of the city. Then she lied and said that she owned the building, but didn't even know the name of the company that was there. So I'm just like, this lady is wicked. Like, these white people be wicked sometimes. You know what I mean? So that was basically my first experience with the Karen. I ended up telling my job what happened, because I was uncomfortable in the situation. And I know we got this whole racial sensitivity thing going on and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't know if she was a patient there, but she needs to be banned from all dispensaries, period. Like, I need to say something to the dispensary, and she needs to be banned from all dispensaries. So they basically like are laughing about it. And they're like, well, do you have any video? Can we see the video? So I show them the video, and they're like, yeah, like, this lady is crazy. Did they do anything about it? No. But the next day, all my coworkers are coming up to me like, hey, I heard what happened. I heard what happened. So I'm like, what? Like, so the person who I told was a manager. Why is something that I discussed one-on-one with my manager now spread to all the coworkers that work alongside me? Like, we all have the same job title. Why is something that I discussed with my manager all amongst the coworkers? That doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, if I made a complaint with you, why do the people who have the same job title as me know what's going on? Why are they coming up to me and asking me, can they see the video? Why are they coming up to me and asking me what happened? Like, that just doesn't make sense. So at that point, I'm like, yeah, like, these people are really okay with racism. Like, they're okay with it. You know what I mean? So at that point, I just stopped saying anything about anything. I really wasn't even talking to the people when I worked there anyway. I was like super quiet. They always invited me out, and I never wanted to go with them. I always had an excuse, or sometimes I just flat out said, I really just don't even want to go. And so at a certain point, they kind of just stopped asking me, which I was grateful for, because it's like, it's been over a year. Just please stop asking me, can I go out with you guys? If it's been over a year and I haven't been to not one event, one after party, one thing, even if you say you were buying lunch, if I didn't go, I don't want to hang out with you guys. So after that year and some change, they actually finally got it, and they stopped asking me. But at that point, I was already mentally over it, and that's why that's the job that I quit when I was in the airport in Turkey. I didn't care. I didn't care about that job. I didn't care because they didn't care about me. They didn't care about how I felt about certain situations. Um, it was just very, very weird, especially after that accusation of me stealing. And then the dude who accused me of stealing didn't even want to apologize, even though he admits that he made the mistake. He says somebody needs to apologize to Cheyenne. And he made the only other person she was a mixed girl, right? She wasn't even fully black. She had like 2% black in her. He made her apologize to me, and she had nothing to do with the situation. She had nothing to do with anything to do with money. This was the lady who literally made our routes, the routes that we went on to drive. She literally put the places that we needed to drive to in the GPS and figured out which way was the shortest way for us to hit all the stops. She had nothing to do with anything, and he made her apologize to me. Not him, not the one who accused me, but the one who had 2% black in her. At that point, I was completely over them. Completely over them. Let me check the comments because I was just going. I had to just get that out. Michelle Mission said that ain't old. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yeah, it's not old, but for you to be acting like that, that's old. Okay. That's really old for her to be acting so childish at her age. That was sad. She should not be acting that childish at that age. That was wicked. TNT with Mike and Jazz. Oh, they hit me with the $20 super sticker. They said go. Hey, appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. And then she said she don't own anything. Right, she don't own nothing. Cause if that was your shop, wouldn't you just have made the call or went back inside and been like, hey, this lady needs to go, blah blah. One. Two, the amount of times that she threatened to call the police and never once picked up her phone, cap. The fact that she looked so raggedy, her car was dirty on the inside, her car was old, her hair wasn't even brushed. You think you own this whole property and you can't even take care of yourself or your car? Right, cap. So I was just like, yeah, she don't own nothing. She don't even own her life. That's exactly why she ran. Babylon AF, right? It just wicked. That's why I'm like, I'm so glad that I don't have to even potentially encounter those situations anymore. I don't deal with racism. I don't deal with Karens, and if somebody even a little bit tries to act like a Karen, I put them in a place quick, and I'm ready for it. I be wanting to action sometimes. She hyped up on that Q and on and on and on. What's that mean? She hyped up on that Q and on and on and on. I don't know what that means. I'm confused. Karen was above crazy. Would have gotten her right. I really wanted to lay her out. Like, luckily, I'm just like, I'm just thinking about my future, and I want at this point I knew I was already leaving. This was within a 2 month span that we had already said like we were gonna move to Africa, and I just said I don't want to do anything to jeopardize me being able to move. So I'm like, I don't want to potentially go to jail for beating this lady up because they like to play victim. After they were the aggressor, they like to play victim, and 9 times out of 10, even if they are dead wrong, they will still come out on top when it comes to court and stuff like that. So I said I don't even want to potentially deal with a situation like this. I just want to be able to leave peacefully, and not have no charges or anything pressed on me. Like I just didn't want any of that, so I just let her go. But I did give her the chase of her life. She didn't expect me to chase her all the way onto the freeway. Yeah, she didn't expect that. I chased that lady for at least 10 or so minutes. At least 10 minutes. Clown with the clown film, LOL, lesson learned. Yeah, I bet you she learned her lesson because it was just like at that point, that's when like the elections were going on. So you would see like these Trump rallies and just all kind of wickedness. And so I just was like, yeah, they were fueled at that point. They felt like they had the right to do stuff like that to people. And I wanted her to know, stop playing with black people. Don't do that. She had no right to do that. She had no right to even come over there and talk to me. She knew she had no purpose, no reason. She thought I was gonna be a punk and then just be like, okay, I'm gonna leave. Yes, yes, ma'am, and drive off. I'm not that. You picked the right one today. You picked the right one today. So I gave her the chase of her life, and that lady was speeding on that freeway. She was trying to get away from me, and I'm literally in one of these big old refrigerator vans, but I'm chasing her like hitting it. I was gonna dash in that little refrigerator van. She didn't expect that though, so hopefully she never do that again. Because that was wicked. All right, I'm gonna drop my PayPal and my Cash App if you guys would like to donate um, to the channel and say happy birthday to me. Today is my 26th birthday. If you guys would like to hit that Cash App or PayPal, I would greatly appreciate it. Any donation to the channel is always appreciated. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are like another family for me. So I appreciate everything. What the heck? Ever since WhatsApp got this new upgrade where people can like find your number and stuff like that, like random people, I've been getting really random texts. Somebody just texted me and said, "Please fix the leaking house." What's going on? I don't even want to open those messages because I feel like they can just get into my phone and take all my data or something. I don't know. I never open those messages. I just delete them and mark them as spam because you're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get me. Y'all, I'm so tired today. This week, honestly, has been so long. I've been waking up early every day this week. Yeah, just about every day this week. And doing something, going somewhere, doing some type of physical activity, and I'm burnt out. I'm burnt out. I am tired. And today, matter of fact, No Limit Eddie. Eddie, what's the channel name? The motorcycle channel that you dropping the vlog on.
It's called Car Reacts.
Okay. Yeah. You got the link? Okay. So Nolan Eddie is going to drop a link to his second channel, which is going to feature like a bunch of motorcycle content. I'm going to be giving some moped content on that channel as well once I get my whole setup together. But yesterday, y'all, I had an incident with my moped. And let's just say it got wicked. It got wicked yesterday. So today was a hard day for me because I got a limp right now. I'm walking with a limp. I got a gangster limp, and it's not by choice. So watch that video that No Limit Eddie is gonna drop. It's gonna be a good video, banger video. I learned a lot of lessons yesterday. A lot of valuable lessons that you know what I mean, I would never do again. All right, so he just posted the link to that channel. And let me put that up there too. TNT said, "I'm sorry, Shay. Jazz normally drops the links. I'm not that good or quick at it." No, it's okay. It's okay. I appreciate you guys just being in here. That's enough for me. That's enough for me. I don't mind posting the links. I don't mind. How was your birthday? How was your birthday actually, Mike? I wanted to see how that went for you because y'all was lit on that live stream. I'm like, this is one of the best lives I've watched in a long time. Like, that live was lit. I was laughing. I was dancing with y'all. All that. Damn, family, I'm glad you're safe. Right, I'm safe, but I be feeling like sometimes, like in this moment right now, woo, some activities that you was partaking in on your birthday, I'm feeling like I need it right now. And you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I am in so much pain right now that it's like, whoa. I really don't even know how I made it today. But I did. I had a good time. I love the fact that I got to celebrate with my family. My brother was there. And my brother was really on point. I'm going to say that. He was really on point yesterday when it came to assisting me. So I appreciate him for that. I don't know what I would have did yesterday if he wasn't there. Had to Gigi said had to take the video down. It was too main reason I took it down. Hey, but that was lit. Like that video, that live was real lit. I'm not kidding. Like that live was lit. I was having a good time. And it was like 4 a.m. when y'all did that live, but I was still up. So I got on there and I'm like, hey, I'm laughing, dropping the links in the chat and all that. We was just having a good time over there. But yeah, in this instance right now, I need some of them activities that y'all was partaking in because when I say on a scale of 1 to 10, the amount of pain I'm in, it's probably like a 9, 8, but 8 or 9. I'm right somewhere in between that. Right somewhere in between that. So I'm beat. Walking today was just a complete workout itself. Um, but yeah, if you guys want to know what happened, what exactly happened, and actually see the footage, because Nolan and Eddie actually caught it on video, um, which was crazy. But if you guys want to actually see what happened, check out that channel that's pinned to the top. He is going to be editing that video sometime this week and getting that out to you guys. Cause that was wicked. What happened yesterday? That was real wicked. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say, family. But I appreciate you guys being in this live stream. I'm gonna head off in like another probably like 10 minutes. So I get ready to go to bed because, like I said, I am so tired. Even me sitting up right now is painful. But I had to do a live for you guys because I said I was gonna do a live. I wanted to talk to you guys. I wanted to make sure I kept my promise that I was gonna do that live. So I got on this live. I'm doing an hour live stream with you guys. I appreciate all the donations that I got for my birthday thus far. And don't be shy if you guys want to go ahead and hit that Cash App or that PayPal. I ended up getting on something else. That Cash App or that PayPal. To say happy birthday as well. Go ahead and hit that Cash App or that PayPal. It will be greatly appreciated. Any donations that you guys are making right now is for me to just continue to celebrate my birthday, have a good time while I'm here in Egypt. And that's probably going to be going to my food, to be honest, so that I can not have to get out the bed because I bought food the other day, but I'm like, I can't even stand in that kitchen and cook it. I'm just like, I'm beat, just literally beat. So tonight, I already made up my mind. I don't have nowhere to go tomorrow. I'm not doing nothing tomorrow. I'm staying in this bed. I don't care if I wake up at 3 p.m. I'm not getting out this bed. I'm going to get my full sleep. I'm going to get as much rest as possible. Because even last night, just to even sleep, oh man, it was pain. It was so painful. I really couldn't even sleep. It was more like napping. And I had to be so conscious and aware of which way I was turning because I'm a stomach sleeper and I cannot sleep on my stomach right now because of my injuries. My injuries. So I'm like trying to sleep on my back and trying to sleep on my side, but my sides are hurting. My back is hurting, but I gotta lay on my back because I can't lay on my stomach because my stomach is worse. So I'm just like, oh man. Prayers for Shay Vlogs right now. Prayers going up for Shay. Prayers going up for Shay. Everyone share some B-Day money with our sis if you're in a position to do so, family. Yes, I would appreciate it. Like I said, it's going to be going to my food because I really do not want to get out the bed for like the next few days. Like I just need to just lay down and sleep for a few days. Like I need to actually recover. Like I've been taking, it's not over here, it's over there, but I've been taking, two turmeric capsules a day and activated charcoal just so I can make sure like everything's okay. But I'm so in so much pain and my kneecap is swollen and all that. So I just been like trying to make sure that I kind of do what I can to get the information down and stuff like that. So trying to make sure that you feel me, that I'm okay. I keep doing that. Like I just keep clicking off my own video. Y'all heard what TNT with Michael just said. Everyone share some B-Day money with our sis. If you are in a position to do so, family, yes, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys share some B-Day money with me. So I did just drop my PayPal and my Cash App. Go ahead and run it up for me. Go ahead and send me something for my birthday. I would appreciate it. Doesn't matter how big or small, even if it's just $2. Everything is greatly appreciated. We got Jazzy Mom in here praying for you, sis. I don't know why I said our. Um, I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yes, keep me in your prayers. I'm okay, but I'm just definitely in pain. And I'm not even gonna cap about that. I'm in pain, but otherwise, I'm okay. I'm definitely grateful to be here. Grateful to still be alive, and you know, to be here to continue to share my crazy stories with you guys. So yes. Oh, and another thing I wanted to tell you guys. The other day, shout out to So Untypical on YouTube. I love that family. They are hilarious. They had me crying and laughing today at lunch. Like they are hilarious. They actually found some spicy noodles for me. So I'm actually gonna do the spicy noodle challenge really soon. I'll probably not do it this week, but the next week coming up. Like I said, I need to recover right now, but I do have the spicy noodles in my possession to do the spicy noodle mukbang. So I'll be doing a mukbang. I'll be just basically doing some commonly asked questions while I do the mukbang, and yeah, that should be pretty fun. Unless you guys have something that you want me to directly talk about during that mukbang of the spicy noodle challenge, um, then I will. But other than that, I'm just gonna answer some questions that I usually always get asked, or some comments, respond to some comments that I see a lot on my channel. Let me know if you guys have any ideas for what you guys want me to talk about during that spicy noodle challenge mukbang. Let me eat another piece. I feel like my mole is more visible now that I'm older. Do y'all be feeling like that? Like, y'all beauty marks, and I guess people call them beauty marks. I call them moles. That they change as you get older. Do y'all feel like that? I definitely be feeling like that. Like, no, Oreo. He hear me smacking on something, so he want to come in. Been begging to get out the room this whole time I've been in here, and now I let him out. Now he want to come back as soon as he hear me rattling his plastic. Hey, have y'all ever tried a dill pickle wrapped in a fruit roll up? Let me know if y'all ever tried that. When I tell you, fuego, fire, the one, that thing was so good. It like blew my mind how good it went together. Like, I'm almost mad that I didn't know about that before. And of course, I learned it from TikTok. I seen it on TikTok. I said, "Ooh, I think I want to try it. That looks good." Tried it. I can't eat a pickle the same no more. Like I need a fruit roll up. I need a fruit roll up. And what I did see was people was freezing them, but I don't want to freeze it. I think that's just too much because I don't want to hold the whole thing. Like I like to leave it in the plastic because I like to leave my pickles in juice. Because whenever I bite it, I like to like dip it back in the juice so it could get more juice. Of course, you know what I mean. But pickles with a fruit roll up, fire. And my phone ain't even been charging this whole time. Freaking phone ain't even charging. Let me block this person as. How do I? Oh, I gotta open it, huh? Just delete it. And she said, much love, Shay and NLE always. Yes, family. Yes, family. I'm about to go ahead and hop off this live. I'm tired. I'm ready to knock out for the night. It's 9:30. I really just want to lay down and probably just watch some. I've been watching. I just finished Chicago PD. My dad put me onto that show, and he told me to watch Chicago Fire. He said that one's really good, and I've been getting into it. It's pretty good. So he told me to just basically watch the whole series: Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, and Chicago Med. So I watched Chicago PD because we like those type of shows, like crime and action and stuff like that. I always love those type of shows. Like I remember being like 12 or something like that watching CSI. Like I love CSI. I'm probably gonna go back and binge watch them, but I have watched them so many times that I'm like I need to take a long break so I can forget what happened and then go back and watch CSI. It's CSI Miami that I like. CSI Miami. Yeah, CSI Miami. So I'm gonna watch some Chicago Fire. I'm on season 1 still. And so far it's pretty good. I like it. So I'm probably just gonna um, go ahead and watch that and take my behind to bed because um hurting. And I'm almost scared to lay down because I know once I lay down I'm gonna feel everything. So I'm kind of like I kind of just want to stay up right now, but I know once I lay down I'm gonna feel every pain that I have not felt today. I already know that. But all right, y'all, I'm finna go ahead and end this stream. I appreciate everybody who jumped in this stream, everybody who smashed the like button, everybody who donated. If you guys want to make any last minute donations, I do have my Cash App and my PayPal right there. Go ahead and hit that Cash App or that PayPal or even a super chat at the bottom. You can send a super chat or a super sticker. Either one is greatly appreciated. I appreciate you guys spending some time with me on my birthday. I appreciate you guys tuning into this live, for liking it, for commenting, all that. I appreciate every one of you guys. So, jeez. I appreciate every one of you guys. You guys have any last minute questions, comments, anything, go ahead and drop them in the chat now. I'm going to be ending this live stream in about a minute or two. If you want to ask me anything, you want to tell me something, you got a comment, question. Okay. People are crazy. People are crazy. All right, y'all. I'm finna go ahead and get off. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching it, and peace, family. Stay blessed.